Change your plans. I'm bringing reinforcements. The Yashil are the descendants of the creators of the Key of
Oh, here we go.
and the Silver Box of Ishal. In the centuries since Lopez stole the box 400 years ago, they lost their purpose. Now they protect the site where the ritual of the Silver Box will take place. Even though their minds have faded, their purpose remains intact. They will fight and repel anyone entering the holy city of the Serpent. They are led by a priestess known as the Crimson Fire. She represents Shakshal, and along with Ishal, she is charged with completing the ritual of the Silver Box and guiding Ishal in her sacrifice of the sun's power. Once it is completed, the Crimson Fire and all the Yashil will return to the heavens, where the key and the box were forged.
Oh, okay. Well then, all of my former complaints about them not explaining shit about the Yashil other than what their purpose is have been absolved. Because that was it. Nice. Well, game, thank you for clearing things up.
What? I hope you know what you're doing.
Me too.
Me too.
Commander, we have eyes on Croc. He's with the E-Shield. He says what? Don't get distracted. Take her out.
Oh shit. Ah.
They're everywhere. We need backup. No!
Goddamn right we're everywhere.
Sending reinforcements your way. Shit!
The fuck? Oh, I just realized. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
High Council in position. Holding perimeter. Repeat, High Council is secure.
Oh shit.
This is Commander. The entire High Council is here to personally oversee our victory.
You sure? Okay. I wouldn't bring the whole High Council to one place, but if you guys want to, then go for it. And apparently Trinity still can't shoot for shit. Correction, they can't shoot Laura for shit. Ha! Ha! Nice, Yashil. Oh, fuck! Although didn't those Yashil just fall to their deaths into the magma? This is the first time in this game I'm actually playing with an army that I'm fighting alongside.
We've cleared the way to the temple.
We're pushing through too. Almost there.
In the first game, you didn't play with anybody like that
Inside the
who...
temple.
Wait.
We're so close.
In the first game, you didn't have a friendly army. In the second game, you did, but you didn't actually play with them. You just kind of fought in the aftermath a little bit. This one, you're actually playing with them.
Thank you, Kukulkan, for this gift of renewal. We are prepared to receive your power.
You think you are. Sup, cocksucker?
They're with you? This ritual is mine to complete. They've chosen wrong. It's all wrong.
No! It was always theirs. Give us the box.
No. Never. I must protect Paititi.
We all create destiny. Not just you. All of us. Together.
Okay, there's a partial
Let's
eclipse.
to the end. Attack!
Why don't you guys have guns? Fuck.
This is Commander Rook. All remaining units hold the all units, consolidate. Take fire. Hold them at all costs. The ritual is near complete. Taking heavy fire. Got her. This is Rourke. The ritual is halted. You will all be saved, and those who enter all.
Ah, shit.
You can't stop us, Croft. We're all here.
Have you not seen what I've done already? Oh, what the fuck? Aren't you guys helping me out here? Apparently not. Nice, good. Oh. Oh, I see.
Jonah, Rourke is dead. I'm going after Dominguez to stop the ritual.
Oh, that was Rourke? Oh, nice. Game, if you're gonna make some, I just gotta say though, game, you know, I'll save that for the review. For the ending.
This is Zeta Team. The High Council is being overrun. We need a...
Shit, come on. Oh god.
The High Council's been slaughtered. Commander Rourke, we need your orders. What? Then who the fuck's in charge?
Assholes.
Fall back! Fall back! All units, fall back!
That's right, assholes.
There ain't no perimeter! Everyone's dead!
There we go, fuck. Fuck! I did it by mistake. Oh, come on, game. Are we restarting? Are we repeating the same fucking finale shit again? Or we're just climbing up the fucking tower? God damn it, game. Well, I guess at least it's on Ice Tower this time. I guess I can at least say that. At least Trinity's retreating now, so the only issue left is Mr. Dominguez. The man responsible for Laura's daddy's death. Come on.
darkness erase the world we have known. Let the shadow pass, and the light shine again on the world of our creation.
Ah, so now I gotta kill him as the final boss. Gotcha. In every game, I have to fight somebody who's the fuck? No, fuck this shit. Okay, so these guys are invincible.
I have to release the energy trapped inside them.
And how do I do that? Oh, that's how. Right, they have to make this guy like beyond human. My God! Fuck. Fuck.
Nothing will stop remaking the world. Take control of our destiny.
Oh God. Now he has superpowers and I have... Actually I do have weapons, never mind. Thank fuck. Alright, now we're actually fucking getting some.
That will only make me stronger.
Oh my fucking god. Jesus fucking Christ, it's about fucking time.
I'm sorry.
Why the fuck are you apologizing to him? He killed your fucking father, you fucking moron. Sorry, I'm just really annoyed right now. This fucking boss fight. Fucking super fucking boss fight. Fucking piece of fucking shit.
Protect by it. Please. Please, Lara.
Fuck
will.
you.
To claim her treasure, the adventurer, Lara Croft, must outwit the king.
Outwit the king? I think the king might have something to say about that.
My loves, will you hold still for a second?
Yes, my white queen. One.
Can I see?
Of course. As you and me. Why?
With this key and the silver box, we can remake the world. Without weakness, cruelty.
If you had that power, what would you do?
My brave girl, who is not expecting a jaguar attack.
Where shall we go next for our real adventure? I hear the Antarctic is lovely this time of year.
Dad.
Oh no, then perhaps the salt flats of Utah.
Oh, Richard.
I know where we're going.
You do?
Hawaii.
Oh yes, yes, that could be really nice. Well, in that case.
Goodbye, Mum. Goodbye, Dad.
No. You're my research assistant.
Oh, yes, you're quite right. I'm sorry, Mom. I almost got myself.
I request that you bring by your new
When the catastrophes come, the god Kukulkan must be sacrificed to power the sun. Otherwise, the world dies.
Sacrifice a god?
Her.
The sacrifice is my duty. But if my training fails me, the Crimson Fire will guide me and hold me to my promise.
Oh, Laura.
I like this world. It's not perfect. But everything I love now is in it.
After today, the eclipse will no longer represent us. We keep the sun, but you remove the shadow.
Protect by it.
2 days later.
Unuratu, my mother, a warrior, a rebel, a queen. She will be venerated for generations. I miss you. Now, we will heed her spirit.
Thank you.
So I'm head back to Kwakyaku tomorrow.
Really? Missing the jungle? Off in search of the elusive fish tree?
Abby.
Abby and I are headed to the coast for a few days.
I'm glad.
What about you?
I think I'll stay here for a while longer.
And restore a few more artifacts?
Don't know.
Here's a point, you do break a lot of shit.
So what will you do?
I don't know. Etzli will help me figure it out. He'll let me know what Paititi needs to rebuild.
Wow.
I'm done searching. I want to be around the living.
Alright.
Don't you have to pack or something?
Now you are stuck with me till tomorrow.
You're welcome to stay as long as you wish, Lara. Safe travels, John. Once Paititi is restored, perhaps I can join you and learn more about the world beyond Paititi.
Anytime. You just say the word. You too, Uchu?
If he wants to.
So, Jonah, Lara tells me you have a girlfriend. We will come to the wedding.
Whoa.
Etzli, why don't you show me the plans for the new jungle?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this has been the finale for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Normally, right about here at the credits, I would go ahead and do a review for the game, but I'm gonna put that specifically in a separate video because I'm gonna be reviewing the entire reboot trilogy.
I thought that taking control of my life meant venturing out to do something extraordinary. I thought I had to fix everything. But the mysteries of the world are to cherish more than to solve. I'm just one of their many protectors. I'm not sure what the future has in store, Jonah, but whatever adventure's on the horizon, I can't wait to meet it. I'll try not to take myself too seriously.
Tea, Miss Croft.
Lovely.
My god, dude. I could not work for her, and the reason why is because just fucking A, man.
For now, it just feels
Like-
good to be home.
I would I would get so horny just talking to her, right? New Game Plus unlocked. Nice. Alright, so here at the main menu, this is my review for the entire Tomb Raider trilogy of the reboot. And yes, I'm doing this review before I even do the side quests as challenge tombs, because the whole point of this is a story review. I won't be doing a review of the challenge tombs, specifically. So, now, I've already given my thoughts on the first and second games individually, so I'm not going to give my thoughts on those again. I'm going to give my thoughts on the third game only, and then the whole thing as a whole. So, first off, since it just recently happened, the fucking boss fight with Dominguez. That fucking boss fight was so fucking annoying. Motherfucker. That's all I gotta say. Motherfucker. Jesus fucking fuckity fuck motherfucker to the 10th fucking degree. Fuck that boss fight. Not because it was hard, because it was fucking stupid, okay? So okay. Now, here's the thing about it. It's actually really easy to do, but it does, okay, like, it's actually really simple. All you gotta do is shoot the fuck out of him enough, and then he'll get hurt, and then you can stealth him. But the game does not imply that. What the game strongly implies is that you have to blow him the fuck up with a goddamn barrel in order to get the stuff to happen to him. And then it got to the point where it was taking 3 barrel hits to do so. And then I would die sometimes, or for whatever reason, and then I would get sent back to the beginning. It didn't, there were like no saves at all, almost. Well, there were more saves, but like, even though it saved, it still sent me back to the beginning of the boss fight, which I hated. So when I finally figured out the way to do it, I was so fucking pissed. Like, fuck. It took me a long time to beat the fucking boss fight. Also, one of the main dudes was Rourke. Now, I did not know that Rourke should have been an important, narratively, he's an important part of the story. He's the one who shot Anna in the second game, and it could have killed you. And he's also the guy who apparently supposedly killed Jonah, but didn't. I don't know. I don't know what was up with that plot point. Anyway, though. So, he, like, narratively he was important, but gameplay-wise, he was so forgettable that when he died in the tank, I didn't even fucking know it was him. Game, if you're gonna have a character like Rourke being important to the game, he should be important to the fucking gameplay too. Just saying. Now one thing I will give it is that even though the Yashil serve the same general purpose as the Oni and the Deathless ones who died when you shoot them, they still played somewhat differently to a degree. They were more unique, like they didn't basically have the exact same AI as the other two, and they actually helped you out in the end, which I kind of liked. Now, the first game and the second game's bosses were way too similar, dude. Like, both of them involved somebody getting basically possessed by a god. The first one was Sam with the, I don't know, the weird witch bitch, whatever the fuck her name was. And now this one was, what's-his-face, Dominguez with the goddamn Kukulkan. Too similar. I'm getting ahead of myself comparing the whole series. Fuck it, you know, I'm gonna intermingle the third game only with the full series. Oh shit! You know, I forgot about this. So I mentioned many videos back that I was gonna look up the actual reason why, if there's an actual reason why Sam isn't here and it says Jonah, and I did find something on the internet, but I forgot to mention it. I forgot. I found it some time ago, but I forgot to mention it until now. But now I'm remembering it. So I do not know why. I don't. But I mean, okay. I do not know, I know the reason, but I don't know the reason for the reason, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. So, for some reason, Sam got, like, sickly in the head, and she started having hallucinations, and she started becoming a problem for both herself and everybody else, and so she was basically put in a crazy person house, like an insane asylum, or whatever they're called these days, if you will. A crazy person place. You know, with the straight jacket and the padded walls. Now, that's what I read on the internet. So if that's the case, you know, then I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what I read. If that's the case, then at least that's an explanation. But I'm gonna have to give this game a huge downgrade. Because I'm sure, and then if it's only there's some sort of reason how you got it, whether it was a video on the internet or a comic or something, or a book maybe. But my thing though, this game franchise, this trilogy failed with the Sam thing, because despite even considering that as the real reason why Sam is not in the game, that should have been explained in number fucking 2. There should have been a conversation So towards the latter half of the game, when Jonah actually shows up, there should have been a conversation about, and you know, to make it more authentic, you can even include people like Whitman and Reyes, the black bitch. But then also bring up Sam with it and be like, you know, man, dude, like, you can have Laura be like, man, I miss Sam, you know, like, I wish we didn't have to put her in that, you know, in that mental hospital. And, you know, just like, bring it the fuck up. Rather than one little note in this fucking game. Oh, Sam and I split up, so Jonah ended up helping. No. Fuck that. So, game, narrative, story-wise, and the teammates, you failed in that. Now, the first game, other than Sam, none of them really had any development. And Sam barely had any development. And then the second and third game chose to just use Jonah for some fucking reason. I mean, Jonah barely did shit in the first game, but whatever. And then he got some development. Actually, dude, come to think of it, okay, he was the only one in the second game and this game, other than Laura, and they barely developed his character at all. They didn't develop him at all in the second game, other than telling me that he's a fucking idiot for the fact that he didn't kill what's-his-fucking-face, Constantine, when he could have easily done so. And this game, what was he had a sister or something? Okay, his development in this game was over a conversation at a campfire. That was so forgettable. Now I'll give him a little bit of credit for this one, a little bit of pass, because I was distracted during that campfire scene because I had that fucking polygon model on Claire. What the fuck? What am I playing? Resident Evil 2? Laura. So look, they gave him like one conversation of development, that's it. Like, they don't develop these characters very well. He was basically just Laura's broski homie Sir Dude Dog Poobah for the trilogy. Actually, not for the trilogy, for the second two games. For the first game, it was Sam. Now, another thing, game, reusing the same finale 3 fucking times in a row. All 3 games involve you climbing up a high tower. Just gotta say, a game, come on. I already mentioned about the action set pieces, how the first game they were ubiquitous. The second game there were still some of them, but not quite as much, and this game had minimal. So I'll give, like, this game was the best with action set pieces. It barely had any of them. I'll give it that. Nothing too. The first game is basically standalone. I mean, I know they all take place in the same universe as each other, but like the first game could basically be a standalone, and then the second 2 games are like their own thing. Because like the first game is its own island with its own people and all that, and the second one is when they introduce Trinity, and then you got the whole sequel bait and all that. Like the second 2 games follow their own thing compared to the first game. Also, the fact that these games, all 3 of them, have no... Okay, the third one kind of maybe has a little bit of tomb raiding, not kind of... Like, the first game has no tomb raiding at all, except for the side quests. This is really fucking weird. The second one has a little tiny bit, and so does this one, but, eh. But I just think it's funny how these games are called Tomb Raider, and yet they're not even about raiding tombs. Like, one thing I know... Now, the older ones, and I believe Underworld as well, have to do with actually raiding fucking tombs. Then again, though, Laura's not fucking sexy as fuck. Like, here's the funny thing about... One thing about Laura's character design. She was originally designed to be, like, you know, have the largest tits in the world and all that shit. Now, like, I find Laura may be, like, a B or small C cup in this game. I'd say more like B. But dude, she's sexier in this fucking game than like in any of the fucking old games, dude. Tell you the fuck what. Note that women do like now. It helps to have a nice ass and nice tits, but having big tits is not a selling point for complete sexiness. If there's a woman who has a B cup but she's fucking sexy as fuck, like her whole body, then I'll take that shit over the fucking double D's any day. Sorry to say, I will. Stealth is much better. Yeah, they improved the stealth. The first game's stealth was basically just hiding behind shit. The second game's stealth got much better. And then this game's stealth was off the shiznit. What else? I'm thinking of anything and everything. Is there anything at all? The upgrading in this game, while it's expanded upon, dude, almost all of it, like outside of the survivor tree, almost all of it, I didn't care about whatsoever. Just gotta say that. Although, you know, I will give this game something though for the costumes. This game gave you the original PS1 models, and I fucking loved that. Although it also fucked me up when I found out that it fucked over a cutscene, so that's not very fun. I already mentioned it, but the second game also put more of an emphasis on hunting than this one did. Let's go for environments. First game environment, honestly, I like. Just the island, I like it. This game environment, I also like. So, of the three environments, the one I like the least is Rise. Because the only parts I really like are the parts with the greenery, with the snowy mountains in the background. I'm not gonna give my final thoughts on some things again about like the boss battles because I've already explained all three of them before already. But so my final thoughts on these games as a whole. Some narrative choices I found to be weird, like replacing Sam with Jonah. And fuck that backstory about the insane asylum. You could just not have the backstory and have Sam be in the fucking game. And oh, and also make Sam sexier with each fucking game too, dude. My god. Let's see. Yeah, I liked all three of them though. Let's see, which one's my favorite? Let's see if I can pick out a favorite one. The second two definitely have more gameplay stuff. Purely gameplay-wise, I'm gonna have to choose one of the second two. Purely, because there's too many mechanics added for me not to put as one of the second two. So between Rise and Shadow, which one's my favorite of the trilogy? Let's see. While this one does have better gameplay, I'm not gonna consider it still. I'm not gonna call it a better game just because the better gameplay. I like the upgrading system for Rise better. I like the environment as a whole for this one better. You know, I'm pausing because I'm thinking about it. Like I was thinking about, you know, like your help, like Unuradu and Sophia and the child and Jacob and fighting the Trinity alongside them, and like they're very similar, dude. Honestly, like you get a little bit, like the Paititi gets a little bit more development than the other tribe does from Rise, but like they get more development, but like it all follows the same path. Like you fight alongside some people, like you climb up a tower, you fight the main boss. The only real difference is that the Yashil actually helps you out. This game had better puzzles in the first two games too. This game has better puzzles, better gameplay. I like the Yashil more than I like the other two mystical enemies in the first two games. Paititi was developed further. There was closure, but the boss fight in this game fucking sucks. While there was some aspects of the second game's narratively boss fight that I didn't like, the actual gameplay I didn't really mind. Narratively it didn't make any fucking sense, so I didn't like it at all. But like gameplay wise it was better than this fucking shit. You know what? I'm gonna put it into 5 rounds. And whoever wins these 5 rounds wins. Gameplay. Shadow of the Tomb Raider gets 1 point. Upgrading. Rise of the Tomb Raider gets 1 point. Environment. Shadow of the Tomb Raider gets 1 point. teammates. Honestly, tied. They both get a point. So Rise is 2 and Shadow is 3 so far. I already forget how many points it is. I'm just gonna add 2 more and just see who gets more points. Final boss battle, Rise wins. So now they're tied. So the next category, whoever wins will be my ultimate favorite. I'll just put it that way. Oh, I know. Puzzles. Puzzles. While there were some puzzles in this game, there was one puzzle in this game that frustrated me simply because it was purely trial and error. Other than that, though, I think the ones in this game were better than the ones in the other two. So I will officially declare this one as my favorite. Or would it be Rise? You know what? How about this? I like both Rise and Shadow. Fuck it. If I like one of the others, probably gonna be Shadow, but I'll just leave it at that. And this has been the entire Tomb Raider reboot trilogy. If they make a 4th game, I'll definitely record it as well. I've been playing this fucking trilogy for I think over a month now. So honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna kind of miss it. Like legitimately, to some degree, I wish there was a 4th game because I kind of want to play another one, but well, I still got the side quest, so there's that. Aside from that though, the story element of the Tomb Raider trilogy that I'm doing is done. Take care. Have a nice day. I hope you've enjoyed this. I have. It's been great. It's been a fun trilogy. And, yeah, that's about it. So, this is formally me signing off. This has been the review. Thank you, and goodbye. Until the side quests, but the story is the meat and bones of this. See ya.